to Ypsilanti and just a few miles away from the big house, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. Today, two teams set to square off in a MAC slugfest. As we'll see, the Ball State Cardinals taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Ball State Cardinals offense will go to work first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid.
Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Cardinals want to move quickly.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now, this guy's versatility, and you've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
He gets it to the 31-yard line, a big play for this offense. Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Rushes on him. Finds a crease at the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it, and he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Flips it out to the back. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. So Eastern Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys get...
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
To the air, it's Hamilton. Looking to buy time. Finds a little space. Did the work himself. There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback doing that to your defense.
The Cardinals headed quickly to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got him. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the grab close to the logo. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Hamilton. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. The Cardinals will hustle to the line. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
A 1st down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
PAT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Yates. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Come on, boys. Let's travel up.
Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Eastern Michigan going fast. The inside handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They go to the wide receiver screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Opportunity to crawl within a touchdown, but the missed field goal leaves us with a 9-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Red pass, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hamilton. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. He'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll ride his man on the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pop the draw. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. The give on the option. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll go back to work on offense. Gives it on the option. Got the first down. Looking for more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coates.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll go to the ground. Jukes his way for more. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The play action fake. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Takes it back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He's got it on the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Leaves it with the back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Cardinals will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ball State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Navy answered the bell away from Annapolis today with an impressive victory. The midshipmen knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team.
Looking for space. It's Thomas.
Never know what can happen when two good teams face off. But even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Eastern Michigan going fast. Going to the run, it's Thomas. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. dead center perfect. That'll cut the lead to 13. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Coming out with it, it's Durham. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. So now it's second and long. Back to pass, it's Hamilton. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They're going to run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Still looking on the move. Quarterback gets enough. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Cardinals with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield very late in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They want to throw it. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. One more snap coming before halftime. Here's the handoff. Sweet cut there. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And just like that, let's send it back to the guys inside the factory.
The Cardinals will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got a fun. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
And the Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to get rid of it. And the third down pass is incomplete. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Hamilton. Throws for the tight end. With the catch, it's Reynolds. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you see,
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Eastern Michigan going fast. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the 1st down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Scanning the field, it's Hamilton. He's got him in the flat. Spins away from one. Turning it on. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. It's a draw.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
And the Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll keep it himself. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the draw. Creates a little space. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The running back has it. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Eagles moving quickly to the line. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm in the running game.
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Coates. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third down play from the gun. Makes the grab on the left. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Thomas. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. Never a doubt. That'll cut the lead to 13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kentucky. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Hamilton. It's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Cardinals in the hurry-up. Sends it back in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. They boot it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's Yates. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. To the air on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. He makes a catch. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Quarterback on the keeper. Shows him the stiff arm. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Wants to throw. It's Hamilton. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. The Cardinals are in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Sends it downfield. Pulls it in down the middle. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And the Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Grab near the marker. It's Coates. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. He'll do it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Eagles!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. Out of the gun to give to the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back to throw, it's Hamilton. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Looking for room, it's Thomas.
This guy's been running hard all game long in the fourth quarter. Now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Toss to the outside. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really